Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Ravynn. Oh my God, I'm so happy to have
Thank
you.
you so much for having me. This is beautiful. Thank you for coming out. Hi, everybody out there. I'm Nicole Marie Mitchell here with your spotlight interview with Inner Wealth today, and with me is Ravynn Rohner from SWIHA. How are you? We love our school.
I'm
SWIHA.
well. Yay, SWIHA.
Yeah. So talk to us a little bit today about what you do.
Okay, so at SWIHA, I am part of the marketing team. I am the copywriter and editor and lead blog coordinator. And then I have a yoga practice down in Casa Grande where I really try to incorporate life coaching into the yoga practice.
That's powerful.
Yes.
That's powerful. Right now, as I understand it, you are working with SWIHA on a project with the life coaching program there. And so this is showing up more and more in everyday life. People are now finding out that life coaching is becoming more and more relevant. We all actually need this process of becoming
Aware.
And that is really shadow work, isn't it?
This is true. I think we often are afraid of our shadow self. And I'm going to kind of put the spotlight back on you. You had such a beautiful definition of shadow work or the shadow self. Can you start there?
Sure. Thank you so much. Well, shadow self work actually starts rising in times of peace. When you're relaxed, you start having opportunities for your subconscious to serve up to you that which is really in the shadow and where you're unaware. When yoga, again, is something that helps us process our energy,
Right.
things that are lodged in our physical body, which is our crystalline antenna, begin to surface and come to light. Little pains, little awarenesses, and sometimes just emotions that seem to have no rhyme or reason surface. So our shadow is actually the element of ourselves that we have somewhat forgotten. It's embracing that shadow self that the transformation actually takes place, and we can begin reintegrating pieces of our lost soul. I love how Ravynn does that intelligently and with much intuitive guidance. Ravynn, can you talk to us a little bit about your yoga practice?
Sure. And I think an aspect to add to the shadow self, I think it has a negative connotation in most people's minds. Well, if it's not of the light, then it's of the dark or the shadow, and that is bad or that is evil. And it's not bad. A long time ago, my mentor put it, it's not dark, it's just a place that needs more light, what needs more awareness, what needs more love. And that is a place you have to come from to love self, to have self-worth, right?
Absolutely.
So, yoga, the breath is for the mind, the asanas or the poses are for the body. So my take on it is to bring life coaching into that soul level work, which a lot of times is a great deal of the shadow self.
Absolutely. There are more programs at SWIHA that have yet to be spoken of, but they all integrate this element of life coaching. It's fundamental for all that self-work, right?
Right.
We identify the shadow self a lot of times as being without value. There are times in our lives when we have instances, pains, treatment from others, circumstances that are beyond our control that cause us to have pain and eventually sometimes suffering when it's not dealt with, when we wrestle with it for so long that we really don't know what to do with it. Life coaching is that transformative element, isn't it, Ravynn?
It is, and it pulls out those emotions. It's like shining the flashlight or the spotlight on that shadow self. Absolutely. And what happens when you shine more light on the shadow? It gets darker, or it becomes more pronounced. So when you can get in there and begin to do your work around those parts of self that need it or that need the light and the balance, that's the crux of the work. And so when you can add that in yoga, I don't know, it seemed like a good match to me.
It absolutely is. We have all have had personal experiences that have lodged in our souls that our shadow selves. And because you love this work so much and it's very personal to you, is there anything that you feel you can share from your personal walk and your transformations that have brought you to a place of openness and expansion where you are now, where you are a facilitator and you own that? That ability to see the light in others and see the shadow and honor that. How has that come?
For me, yeah.
Yeah, for you.
I'd say people who have been through trauma or the uglier side of the world, maybe, or the darker side of the world, have a few options. And one is to process healthily, and the other is to not process healthily. And so over time, this accumulates and builds and builds and builds until that shadow becomes either too heavy or too dark. And then again, you're forced with options. Usually your health declines, or you need a shift. Personally, just my journey has taken me to an element of self-worth. What am I worthy of? Who do I surround myself with? And at times that can be the agitators, the people that push your buttons, or wow, this person really, but what do they bring to your awareness? And you're laughing.
So much value, so much opportunity. Oh, just a few.
Just a few. But you know what? The thing is whether it's your parents, your siblings, your ex-husband, boyfriend,
Somebody at your child's school.
These are your greatest teachers. If we all just surround ourselves with the best, happy-go-lucky, perfect people, you don't learn anything.
Oh, yeah.
So learning what is self-worth and recognizing what we're capable of, and that's a huge element of this interview, is claiming your power and understanding what you're truly capable of. It's not just me. It's not just the awesome, camera guy Cody. It's not just Nicole. It's every single human being has deep worth and gifts that they can share. And that is what's so wonderful about SWIHA, is that the school is there to expose your gifts and graces.
Absolutely. It's because it's those shadow pieces that actually hide the treasure, isn't it?
It's so true.
And that beautiful goblet of, everlasting elixir is so simple and so humble, yet it holds the life that we so desperately are looking for. It's that treasure box that's made of wood and covered in brass and dirt.
Wood produces head in the center. It's from great trauma and tragedy comes some of the most brightest enlightenment.
And it's in you. Your inner wealth is in you. In fact, that's part of what this life coaching gift is that it is uncovering that treasure that is in you, that gives you your value and your purpose. It helps you assign meaning to those things that seem to have no purpose and no value in your life.
Right, that like the saying, it wasn't done in vain. Well, people's experiences that are the lightest or the most positive, what if you could use that to not be in vain? And that's what life coaching is all about, is using powerful questions to allow your client, whether that's one-on-one, if you're an esthetician and you're doing facials, if you do hair, if you're a bartender.
I love my hairstylist.
And you know what they do?
Talk.
Over coffee.
Yeah.
But that's a key element too, is that this work is for everyone.
Yeah.
And that is why SWIHA is doing National Life Coaching Month, or claiming January of 2017. New year, new you.
Yes, so powerful. So that's really what we're super excited about, because now Ravynn has an opportunity to invite all of you to take part in something. What was that again, Ravynn?
Yes, if you have already graduated from SWIHA's life coaching program,
or you're potentially interested in signing up,
the online program is going to be starting mid-January to late January. But if you have already graduated, I would love to write a blog about you to be posted on SWIHA's website. For the 31 days in January, I'm going to be posting a blog every single day. I would send you a questionnaire. It's 4 or 5 questions, and we want to know What makes you passionate about this work? Who are your clients? Where do you work? What do you do? And how do you show up as a coach?
Absolutely. It is all about you sourcing your power of personal transformation because once you heal yourself, dear, that is your gift to heal the world.
To heal others, right? And it's a process. You might do a huge piece of work and you think you're just clear, you're going down the road, no problems in sight. But you know,
It's
life,
so ongoing.
it's an ongoing process, and that's back into the shadow work. And
it's beautiful because healing is the best gift you can give yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's so true. I love it.
So we love our Ravynn. This is Ravynn Rohner. She's
Thank you.
so awesome and intuitive. Her deep, dark, beautiful eyes help you go exactly where you need to go. And she's got some incredible gifts. So if you want to check her out personally, she teaches yoga out in Casa Grande and sometimes right over here at Soy, Spirit of Yoga in Tempe on 7 and Rural. And we love to see her also over at SWIHA in our administrative department. If you are a SWIHA student and you have life coaching in your background, even if you're mixing it with any other modality, please contact Ravynn or definitely shoot off an email to her. You can contact her on Facebook even, and we'll make her contact information available through this post. Thank you so much.
You can even just leave your name in a comment if you are interested in being featured as a life coach for January.
Social media is awesome. We're going to use it to our advantage.
Absolutely.
Okay, we love you guys and we see the light inside you. Take advantage of this opportunity. Transform your life and heal the world. This is your gift. This is your inner wealth. And until next time, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole.
Bye-bye.